Good morning, how's it going? Right then, today we're on a bit of a recovery mission. I'm in somebody's private back garden on the Bridgewater Canal in Warrington, and we're here to see if we can find a couple of objects that fell in the water out of their off their property that we're unable to get from the other side of the canal because it's quite wide. So we're going to have a go today at trying to recover a couple of objects. I won't say what they are until we actually find them. Spoiler surprise then, won't it? You know what I mean? So yeah, so it's Friday, the 31st of December. It's the last day of the year. Last day for me out this year. Tomorrow, 2022. Start of a brand new year. Hopefully an amazing year for the magnet community up and down the UK and worldwide, over in America, everywhere. Right then, so because of the objects that I'm going to try and find, I don't want to go in first with the drag queen or the beast. So I'm getting out the little Scout, the little 200. Have a little look. Well, look at that cheeky monkey. I've not even got any stats to put anywhere. It's that old. Over 3 years old, this thing now. Look at that. Look how rusty it is. See it? Still a belting magnet. Still a belting magnet. This is one of the originals of the online 200 kg magnet. 200 kilo each side. 400 kilograms. Little pull. This has been everywhere with me. Absolutely from the very, very beginning of my adventure, as we say. Right, so I don't want to disturb the silt too much in case what's fell in is actually on the top, because obviously if you start to use the drag queen or the beast, it gets right into the silt and it could be above the silt, what I'm trying to find. So I don't want to miss anything, so I'm going to go in stages. Start off with a 200 kilo, go in then with a 500 just to get a little bit deeper, and then if we still can't find it, we'll get the drag queen out and see if she can find it, whatever it is. Right then, so not a clue what we're going to find today. Could be absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. But let's give it a go. Okay then, right, that's my little intro. That was a long intro, wasn't it? Right, let's get on with it. I've had over probably 40 minutes now with the Scout. Hardly anything coming out at all. A few little rusty nails, and that's about it. So I'm going to go in the next level down now. Use the beast. You know what the beast is? 500 double-sided clamp magnet from Online Magnets. You know the one. It's up there in the corner. Let's give him a go now and see if he can get a little bit deeper into the silt, because the 200 really was literally scooting across the top. It wasn't even going in hardly. So let's go a little bit deeper and see what we can find. Okay then, so I just had a text message about, half an hour ago off Alistair. He's visiting his mum and dad over in Warrington, and he said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm on Bridgewater Canal." He said, "Right, I'm on my way. So he's actually here now with Molly. There we go, there's Alistair. Welsh Dragon Magnets, and there's Molly. Hiya Molly, you okay? And then at the back there, that's John. He's the homeowner. And if you look in his hand, that's actually what we're looking for. It's actually a big French bowl that we're looking for. So if we find that, I've just had it on the magnet. Solid, wouldn't come off the magnet, so at least we know if it's there and it's not travelled too far down the canal with the boat traffic, which does. The boat traffic will move stuff up and down all the time. But hopefully if it's within this area, we'll find it for the guy, because he actually bought them in France, and they're quite a little prize gift that he's got. So he really wants to try and find this other bowl. Comes in a set of I think 8. He's only got 7 now. So anyway, right. Alistair's here. Give us a hand. An extra magnet always helps, as you know. Trying to find something. So let's get on with it. I think now I might just go in with the drag queen, to be honest with you, and just get really deep down into the silt, because I'd say there's about 4 or 5 foot of silt along the edges. It's really deep in silt. So I've had the beast out for a little while. I think I'll just go in now with the drag queen and have done. And like I say, Alistair's got a couple of decent magnets as well, so he'll crack on. And Molly You watch Molly, you'll be the one who finds it. Right, game on. It's not what I was looking for, but Binatone Terrain 550 walkie-talkie. Don't know if it's long range, it says. I don't know if it was for like off a boat or something, I'm not sure. Or, yes. There we go. Little walkie-talkie. It's alright, isn't it? Marvellous. Got a little key. We don't know if it's off a Volkswagen or a Passat or a BMW, but it's a little key fob, the one that flicks out. It's only got 2 buttons on the front there as well. Won't actually open up, but there's keys at the side there. I think this is one of them clickers, you know, for lighting your gas. The little clicking thing that you used to click, 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 and you used to light your gas stove. I think that's what one of them is. Yeah. How about that? Nice big sledge, little handheld sledgehammer with a 5-pounder. It's alright, innit? Alright then, me. Oh, look at that, eh? Never leaves you. Look at it, look at that. Boom. Bit of a bar that's round at one end and it's got a pointy bit at the other end. Not a clue what it is, but it was really, really, really deep in the mud. Seriously deep in the salt. So we're guessing this bowl, it's nowhere near this area at all. We've absolutely scoured it. I've grid pointed it 2 meters by 2 meters, going across, going out, I've done about 10 meters stretch of it where the guy actually thinks it's rolled in, and it's nowhere to be seen, absolutely, because we know that if the magnet gets anywhere near it, it's that solid, this ball, that it'll clamp onto it straight away. I've even tried one with one of his other bowls that he's got, and we could hardly get it off the magnet. So wherever it is, I'm presuming that a boat's come past, a barge, and it's kicked up all the silt and it's kicked it and rolled it away somewhere else. So just got to keep going at it and just having a little look further along now and see which way it could be. But it could be 5-10 meters that way, 5-10 meters that way. We've not got a clue, but we'll keep going. You never know. It's got to be here somewhere. Well, this bowl's beat us, it really has. It was over there somewhere, the bowl. We can't find it. It's rolled away, gone somewhere, God knows, but it's not where the guy said it was John. It's not where John said it had rolled in, it's nowhere near there, so presuming the boats have moved it, who knows. Right, anyway, so we've moved along a little bit further now towards this other side. Alistair's just behind that tree there, hiding, I think. He's just latched onto something on the corner here. The boat's actually turned round in this little marina at the side where these 2 silver birches are. So the other side of there is where the boat's turned round. So we're just going to have a little play around here for a bit and see what we can find round here, if anything. But where we was, very clean, absolutely clean as hell it is. Anyway, oh, Alistair's onto something. What's he got? He's got a push bike. There we go, have a look at that, eh? So literally, Alistair's just moved just around the corner. He's got himself a push bike that's fell in the water already. So he's just giving it a little bit of a clean off. And it doesn't look in too bad a condition, that as well, does it? To be honest with you. A Reebok push bike. It is. Reebok Switchback. It's called the Switchback. Yeah, look at that. That's just come out. Reebok, and it's it. Wheels are turning. Oh no, look at them spokes on the back, Alistair. They've well gone, haven't they? They've well gone. So that'll have to go in the back of my van now, that, because we're not getting a scrap man to turn up for today round here. Because it's just somebody's backyard really, so we're not really bothering getting a scrap man to sort it out. We shall take it ourselves. Could be.
The bags of the bag's got the noose in it.
Yeah.
Put that on it.
Well, as you can see there, a couple of chucks in.
And I've got this absolutely huge hook with a big eye on the end of it there. Look at that. That'd probably come up really, really well, that. But as Billy would say, from Leeds, bin. A really, really old padlock. I'm talking really mega old, this thing. You can just see where the key slider is on the top of it there, but you can see the shape of it. It's absolutely minging. Alistair just said to me, why don't you clean it up? As if I'm going to be doing that. It's going straight in the scrap pile. That's it, game over. We've had me and Alistair and little Molly. We've had a good few hours here now, and we've found a few little bits and pieces, not a lot. Very clean area. This part of the Bridgewater Canal is really nice and clean. Just want to thank John, who owns the property again, for letting us on his land to try and find this bowl. We couldn't find it. God knows where it is, but we just could not find it at all. But we've had a good day out. This is the last one of 2021. You know what's coming next? 2022. Today's New Year's Eve. I think I'm going to be out tomorrow, New Year's Day. I might be on the opposite side of the canal where we are now. Give that a go. Right then, okay. Thank you very much for watching, as normal. I really do appreciate it. I want to thank everybody who's been watching me all throughout 2001. New subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing. That's all I can say. I really do appreciate it. You're watching, spending your time. Right then, that's it. Game over. Don't forget, everybody, thank you very much for watching, and take it easy.